We don't get to $100 silver without a mania, which doesn't seem likely in 2024. So I'm wondering if it's even worth stacking silver. Why even try? I think I'll buy Dogecoin. Didn't that thing like 10x once? If something can't 10x, then it's not worth investing in, right? Everyone keeps saying silver will 10x. Years go by. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. City Stacker here, and my job is as cheerleader, not advisor. When things are looking down, I'm here to pick the crowd up. Back in October, things were looking pretty bad, but at the same time, silver was down to $21 an ounce. What a great time that was to load up, but it wasn't easy because it felt really wrong. The talking heads at CNBC were using words like the end. It just felt like silver was heading down lower. The talking heads on YouTube had $18 price targets. The trucking industry was collapsing. People were tapped out and maxed out on their credit cards. People were selling their silver and gold to pay bills. It was hard to keep on stacking. But hey, look, we pulled out of it, right? Silver is up to around $25 an ounce. That's only $1 away from the $26 price we had back in May when everything was crazy. Let's talk about where silver is heading in 2024. And let's start with a couple of cliches. If you aim at nothing, you'll hit it every time. And it's difficult to make predictions, especially about the future. With that in mind, and at the risk of getting this all wrong, I'm making my silver price predictions for 2024. After all, this is a finance channel geared towards silver and gold investing. We should have price predictions, and I don't want to shy away from targets for fear of being wrong, which happens a lot, so don't take this as investment advice. I probably should add another 0 to my price target. I'd get more views that way, but we always try to keep it real, so here's the honest truth. Silver will reach $30 an ounce in 2024. There it is. I said it. $30 in 2024. That's actually a conservative estimate. We can't get to $35 unless we first get to $30. I just don't want to be wrong, so $30 is my target. And I'm not going to read to you a bunch of articles written by other people. This is entirely my price target. It's my opinion and it's my analysis. It could range up to $35, but without a mania, it's not likely to go much higher next year. This projection is based on 3 factors. 1. The Fed will begin easing interest rates in 2024, which will reduce the opportunity cost of holding precious metals in place of high-interest checking accounts and treasuries. Bond yields will fall, and the dollar will weaken against other currencies, making gold and silver more attractive. The sentiment will be for higher gold and silver prices, and voila, prices go higher. Funny how that happens. 2. Recent volatility in the treasury market has made gold a more stable asset than bonds, and I would add a safer asset. Other nations have not only stopped buying U.S. debt, but have sold their debt, while at the same time increasing their central bank gold buying. It seems like gold is quickly becoming the world's reserve asset. Continued central bank buying means continued demand, together with investor demand, as they rotate out of debt into commodities, will work to move gold higher. 3. With gold at just $2,400 an ounce and the gold to silver ratio at 80, we get silver at $30. It's not that far-fetched. The ratio right now is 81-82. Gold is hovering at $2,000 an ounce. If it could break out of this triple top and hold above $2,100, there's no stopping gold until it reaches $2,500 an ounce. A triple top is a bearish chart pattern that occurs when an asset price forms 3 peaks at approximately the same level, creating a resistance zone. Breaking out of the upside of a triple top is challenging because it requires overcoming this resistance level. But when it does break out, it's like a coiled spring. All that pent-up resistance has to be released somewhere, and up is the likely direction. So that's how we get to $30 silver. The Fed lowers interest rates, investors rotate out of other investments into precious metals, and gold breaks out to the upside. But will it happen? Based on current trends, here are some potential scenarios for gold and silver's future performance. Scenario 1, highly likely, gold and silver remain safe haven assets. If global economic uncertainty persists, central banks pursue accommodative monetary policies, and inflation remains elevated, gold and silver could continue to perform well as safe haven assets. Investors seeking protection against market volatility and currency depreciation may continue to allocate funds to these precious metals. Scenario 2, highly likely. Gold and silver outpace other assets in a risk-on environment. If economic growth accelerates and the risk appetite improves, gold and silver could outperform other asset classes. Investors may rotate into these metals as a hedge against potential inflation and geopolitical risks. Additionally, rising demand for industrial applications could further support prices. Scenario 3, less likely. Gold and silver underperform as riskier assets gain favor. If economic growth remains strong, inflation moderates, and interest rates fall, gold and silver could underperform riskier assets like stocks and real estate. Investors may shift their focus towards higher growth opportunities in a more favorable economic environment. Scenario 4, less likely. Cryptocurrency disrupts the safe haven narrative. The continued growth and adoption of cryptocurrencies could challenge the traditional role of gold and silver as safe haven assets. Some investors may view cryptocurrencies as a more modern and accessible form of digital gold, potentially reducing demand for traditional precious metals. However, there are some indications that interest in cryptocurrencies may be waning. For example, Google Trends data shows that the search for Bitcoin has declined significantly from its peak in 2021. Additionally, the price of Bitcoin and other major cryptocurrencies has fallen sharply since late 2021. Conclusion. With all that being said, a range of $30 to $35 is my price target for 2024. Expect pullbacks and flash crashes along the way. I'm investing accordingly. Remember, this is only my opinion and not financial advice. I've said it before and I'll say it again. My approach to investing involves buying silver and other assets on a regular dollar-cost average schedule. As price and interest rates fluctuate, I may also increase my purchases accordingly. With lower prices over the last month, I've already backed up the truck according to my budget. I don't intend to chase prices higher. Going forward, for the next few months, I'll continue regular, modest dollar-cost average stacking. And that wraps up today's video. If you found it informative, be sure to smash that like button to help others discover it as well. To stay updated with our latest content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and enable notifications by tapping the bell icon. For those already safeguarding against uncertainties by investing in precious metals like silver and gold, ensure you're making your purchases at the best prices. Visit citystacker.com where you'll find the best deals on precious metals bullion from top online dealers. The link can be found in the description for your convenience. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.